Okay. Got Neil on again. It always calms me down. So let's go back to some stories that seems to resonate with people. This is when I was 5 years old, somewhere right around there. And we lived close to the metro parks, which I believe still do. It's currently now, the best metropolitan system for any city that has a population of 2 million. I'm talking about surrounding suburbs too. So I was sent down to test the ice. We were in the metro parks, and there was about a half inch because I was the lightest. And at first I was tentative. And did I say that right? Tentative. And then when I took my first step, I didn't fall through my boot. Then I took another step. And then they just started laughing, both brothers. And I finally was jumping up and down on the ice, and it'd make this wave in the ice. And everybody liked that too, and was happy with me out there until I fell through the ice. And fortunately I didn't drown, but was wet to the chest. I don't know how the hell I got out of there. They must have pulled. No, they couldn't have pulled me. I must have just broke through the ice to the bank. And my brother had the bright idea, Robbie, who really is bright, but he had the bright idea that I needed to get on the sled and he'd pull me home. So that was a noble idea, sacrificial idea, but the worst thing possible. I needed to be running my ass home to prevent frostbite. So eventually made it home, no permanent damage done. But one thing I also remember about that trip down to the river is there was a bully on the block, and he was smoking a cigarette, and Robbie must have been 9 or 10, and he wanted to force Robbie to show his power. It was a single parent family, which back then was unheard of, but anyway, it took its toll on this guy because he became a bully to the point where I was afraid to walk by his house. And he just kept shoving his cigarette at my brother, shoving it at him, and finally my brother just broke down. And a few years later, he just beat the shit out of the guy. But at this stage, he wasn't quite that big and hadn't been involved with wrestling and bodybuilding as much as he later became. But so that was a memory kind of similar to the memory when I was climbing a rope and they were swinging me, not my brother, but some idiot, until I fell and went flying and broke my collarbone. Could have broken my neck for that matter. And those are happy memories? I don't know. I'll have to think about that.